last home league game of the year. You know what? Not started this year at home to Walsall, and we're going to end it at home to Walsall. Obviously we've got 2 fixtures left after this, but the home league campaign starts and it's the same team, well, it ends against the same team we started against. And would you believe it, we're in the exact same positions as we were when we played each other on New Year's Day. Walsall are top, Notts are second, one who threw away a 15-point lead at the top after their most important player left them, the other whose performances weren't good enough to go up throughout the season, and entering the playoffs just seemed like an extended stay of agony. But our record, Notts' record at home to Walsall isn't good. We've lost our last 5 at home to them. 1-0, 5-1, 2-1, 2-1 and 2-1 again. Walsall won on their last 5 trips here. We don't have a good record against them. But these 5 on having less possession than every other team. They've had less average possession than all other teams in the league. And our worst 2 performances over the last 2 months have come when we've actually had more possession, in which we lost to Colchester and drew to Harrogate. Let's hope we can take these last 3 wins into today. Come on Notts, come on you pies, let's do this. Unchanged starting 11 from Grimsby, only 1 change to the bench when Marchioy comes in for Rod McDonald. We've had 11 home wins this year, hopefully we can make it 12. Go on Notts! Good counter-attack led there by Dennis, Bennett and Iapenda. But Savula, we were wanting a free kick, I don't think it was, to be honest. He lost control of the ball a bit too easily there. No real clear-cut chances yet. They had 2 long throws into the box. We've had a corner, but nothing's come to anything as of yet. First chance of mine. Keenan Bennett's for a loose pass, sent Daniel Canu through. But it was a good save by Roos. We've just a really good break here. Tommy Iapenda charging forward. He's doing well running forward with the ball through midfield. Go on, Bennett. Go on, Bennett. Great ball by Bennett. So again, really good build-up play by Notts there. Macari, Savula, Grant, all involved. Well, Shatter did get to it in the area from Grant's cross. And then Dennis, he had more time than he realised. He just lashed it in and he went over the bar.
That was all right. That was typical first against second sort of football. Really, it was pretty end to end. We were the better team. We had the better of the possession, the more dangerous positions. They had the best chance. Their number 15 looks very, very lively. He's very fast. He's giving Platt a tough afternoon, but they're not supporting him. We got 1 or 2 players who really seem to be settling into it now. They've had a run at games. Pender's absolutely excellent again. Bennett's is having a really good game. Norburn's having a really good game. Players coming into the team, getting a run. Yeah, we're doing everything really except just creating a clear chance. We've had some good half chances, some good positions, but no real clear chance to threaten.
Up for both sides at half time. Tony Jones is on for Keenan Bennett's words. Aaron Presley's on for Jamil Matt for them. For once, Jamil Matt hasn't turned into prime R9 against us. Great atmosphere in the Cop today. They've completely changed their midfield. I understand that because we were winning that battle. Northern and Iapenda played really well first half. They were winning a lot of the battles. We just need to be better at finding the final ball. Tricky when it gets into space. We just need to up it just. Best chance of the game there fell to us, fell to Matt Dennis. It looped up in the air off their defender, I think, when Shatter went to go for it, and it fell to Dennis to try and tap him, but their keeper made a really good save with his chest, made himself big. That all came from a really good ball over by Savula and all. Kellen Gordon's on for Nick Savula. Yes! What a ball, Kellen! Matt Screwyard on for Colin Grant. Very tense now at the minute. But Kevin Gordon's done alright since he's come on. Keoghan and Jasmine linked up well there, just the final ball. Their defender got there. Dennis was just a bit further back at the back post. Great knots.
Super game, great performance, two good teams there really, both going for it, not really creating a great deal either of them. Fantastic save from their keeper, from Dennis, but that last little bit of quality just lacking, not able to unlock two tight defences.
Right, first things first, for the second video in a row, you may have seen it, I put some up in the video saying about, my nose is, gone on strike again. Yeah, apologies for that. It's that time of the year where it's quite cold and my nose just tends to does what it wants to do. Football wise, we end our home campaign in the year of 2025 with a 0-0 draw. It's only the second time all season in the league where we have failed to score, which is quite something, to be fair, because I entered the season wondering if Pato did he have it in him to be able to coach possession-based team? After 21 games, I think that has very much been answered. And it's also a credit to Walsall's defence. I think, they've got first or second best defence in the league. And they stopped us creating many clear-cut chances. I thought we played some. Our build-up play was very good. I thought we got into some good positions, but our decision making in the final third, and where we snatched at shots, we didn't take our time enough, and this is also credit to Walsall because, like I say, they defended well. The first chance of the game actually comes to them when Keenan Bennett's misplaces a pass. I mean, it's a fantastic pass. Just a shame it's to their striker, Daniel Canu, who looks lively but didn't really receive much support from the rest of his team throughout the afternoon. Gets into a good shooting position. It's saved well by Kelly Roos, and then Jacob Badeau turns it around for a corner. That was the only chance Walsall. That was the best chance Walsall had all game, to be fair. But we do get into the more better of the attacking position throughout the game, but like I said, we just let ourselves down at the final moment. We play out well from the back. We evade their press where Roos plays out to Macari. Macari's first time ball to Grant evades their first line of the press. Grant then links up with Cerula, who puts over the top to Dennis, over the top to Grant. His cross isn't dealt with, and then Dennis snatches at the shot. Had more time than he thought he did and puts it over the bar. We had another good move where Norman plays it into Dennis, who plays it into Grant, and his shot lacks power, and it's easily dealt with by Miles Roberts. So yeah, we did have some good build-up play. The best chance though of the game, really, and the second half, again, some good build-up play. Cerula is involved with Norburn. Cerula plays a really nice ball over to the left-hand side where Iapenda, who I thought had a very good game, playing him in his preferred role, that number 8 role, kind of, where he can make yards with the ball. He's a really good ball carrier. Okay, he doesn't get knocked off his feet easily. I mean, he's very strong, very tall, good physique, and he carries the ball really well. And him and Norburn, I thought, were superb. Norburn really good with recycling the ball all the time, playing passes forward through the thirds, winning the seconds all the time. Norburn and Iapenda won their battles really well, and it forced Walsall into a midfield change early in the second half, where they had to take off Ryan Finnegan and Lewis Warrington to try and deal with that. But yes, that ball was played over to Iapenda. He plays it over to Jones, who I thought could have had a better impact on the game than he actually did. I did want him to start crossing it a bit earlier. This moment he did. He crossed it in earlier, and it loops up into the air, and it eventually falls to Dennis, who brings it down on his chest, but it's a really good save by Miles Roberts. Makes himself look big. That was the best chance of the game, really. We had, from that corner, by the way, the cross from Jones hit Dennis on the back. He didn't even know anything about it, but it was saved by Roberts again. Not much really came after that. Callum Gordon came on the right hand side. Looked very lively, putting a really good fizzing low cross in that nobody was on the end of, and that kind of summed up the afternoon. Got into some good positions, but the final moment was always letting us down. That's also a credit to Walsall for their good defending, but we need to make better decisions in the final third. I think that's something Pato referred to in his post-match interview. But on the whole, a really positive performance, and whilst we didn't get the win, it shows that we can compete with the top teams in this division. I've seen that game so many times where we have faltered and we have eventually lost the game. Despite our doubts heading into the season, and we were rightful to have them, despite very valid criticism of the summer we had, I think we've surprised even ourselves with how we've done in the first just over 20 games. And we just need to end the month, because we've had a good month so far, but we need to keep it going. And Pato's alluded to that we need to keep this going. And that January is very important. We know that already. Let's see what happens. If you enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Stay subscribed if you're subscribed if you're new. Be safe, be champions, and as always, toodaloo.